Let's take it all the way back to the mid-1980s and the University of South Carolina. Student and guitar player Mark Bryan heard someone singing in the dormitory showers. He was so impressed that he introduced himself to the unknown vocalist. How did this chance meeting in a dorm shower turn into one of the most popular bands of the 1990s? I'm Scott T. Sterling, and this is the RHINO Report. The guy singing in the shower turned out to be Darius Rucker. After his chance meeting with guitarist Mark Bryan, the pair would form college covers band The Wolf Brothers, who'd evolve into two-time Grammy winners HOOTIE and the Blowfish. Growing a massive fan base along the East Coast, HOOTIE and the Blowfish's third independently released EP, Coochie Pop, was a massive hit. After selling upwards of 50,000 copies of the EP, HOOTIE and the Blowfish attracted the attention of Atlantic Records A&R man Tim Summer. With the band's smooth and melodic sounds so out of step with the aggressive grunge sound of the times, no other major labels were looking for bands like HOOTIE and the Blowfish. So Summer quickly signed the band to Atlantic. Smart move. It was July 1994 when HOOTIE and the Blowfish released the group's debut album, Cracked Rear View. The album had been out for 6 months when HOOTIE and the Blowfish were tapped to be musical guests on The Late Show with David Letterman. After the band's spirited performance, Letterman told his viewers, quote, "If you don't have this album, there's something wrong with you," end quote. Starting the next day, Cracked Rear View went from selling 4,000 to 5,000 copies a week to 17,000 copies a week. By May 1995, it was the #1 album in America. The full length held the top spot for 8 non-consecutive weeks, en route to becoming the best-selling album in America for all of 1995. As of last summer, Cracked Rear View was certified as double diamond, which means more than 20 million copies sold. It stands as one of the 10 best-selling albums of all time. Now, if you were alive and found yourself anywhere near a radio or MTV in 1994 or 1995, you heard HOOTIE and the Blowfish. A lot. The band's first single, Hold My Hand, soared all the way up to number 10 on the Hot 100. And fun fact, the song featured music legend David Crosby on background vocals. Follow-up single Let Her Cry peaked at number 9 on the Hot 100, while the album's third and final single, Only Wanna Be With You, was the biggest hit, getting all the way to number 6 on the singles chart. Only Wanna Be With You came with a sports-themed music video that was packed with appearances from ESPN's SportsCenter, including Dan Patrick, Mike Tirico, and Chris Berman. The clip was loaded with even more cameos from professional athletes, such as Miami Dolphins quarterback Dan Marino, PGA golfers Fred Couples and Gary McCord, and NBA stars including Alonzo Mourning, Muggsy Bogues, and Walt Williams. Question: what's your favorite song from South Carolina legends HOOTIE and the Blowfish? Let us know in the comments below. Cracked Rear View is just one of the 5 HOOTIE and the Blowfish albums found in the comprehensive new box set, The Atlantic Years, 1994 to 2003. The collection arrives as a 5 CD set and a 6 LP set, with the 6 LP vinyl version available exclusively at RHINO.com. The Atlantic Years 1994 to 2003 includes Cracked Rear View and multi-platinum and chart-topping follow-up Fairweather Johnson. It will be the first time Musical Chairs and Fairweather Johnson have been pressed on vinyl in 25 years. The set will also include the Cracked Rear View Scattered, Smothered, and Covered, and the self-titled HOOTIE and the Blowfish. Fun fact, this will be the first time Scattered, Smothered, and Covered and the self-titled albums have ever been committed to vinyl. The Atlantic Years 1994 to 2003 is a reminder that HOOTIE and the Blowfish are more than just Cracked Rear View. Fairweather Johnson featured hits Old Man and Me, When I Get to Heaven, and Tucker's Town, while Musical Chairs saw the band return to the top 5. Scattered, Smothered, and Covered was filled with covers of everyone from Led Zeppelin, Roy Orbison, and The Smiths to REM, Tom Waits, and Bill Withers. The band's 2003 self-titled album, HOOTIE and the Blowfish, featured sing-along tracks like Deeper Side, alongside power ballads like Rain Song, featuring vocals from the Bangles guitarist Vicki Peterson and Continental Drifters co-founder Susan Cowsill. Catch up with the legendary HOOTIE and the Blowfish with The Atlantic Years 1994 to 2003, out now. Also, be sure to check out the HD remaster of the Let Her Cry video, available now on YouTube. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the RHINO channel for more music, news, and the RHINO Report.